Hello everyone, my name is Ling Quay. For today's video, let's talk about our daily edition one, which is a review of last week's words and this week's work. So for last week, what did we focus on was about market research. So Ms. Pratt sent us an information, and based on that, we came up with a daily edition 3 explaining about market research and all. So for this week, at our meeting, we have discussed a lot. Before, I actually decided to come up with a meeting plan about different kinds of money calculating. But then, due to it's the first week of our group, I decided to switch it up to working culture and working rules, and also Ms. Pratt introduced about tools and skills needed. So first, about the working culture. First is to feel comfortable with the group. If you have any opinions, feel free to ask. Contribute your best. If you're already comfortable, you must do your best and perform the best in the group so that you can contribute. The group is here to support you and to all grow, not to just spoil you. Next is to have trust. And when you have trust in each other, you could help the others members in your team. Nextly, be unique, be creative, and be responsive. You need to be unique. When there's given a thing, you will need to apply the topic of SIY so that you could be unique in your own way. You could think in a unique way and open your creative mind. Think about it in a deeper way or in a whole different way. What if you could find out something really exciting that you couldn't find online? It's going to be something really great. And also, at least be responsible for your work and for your own roles in the teams. Lastly is to be independent. Be independent to speak, be independent to work, and be independent to give feedbacks. Also, next is the working rules. First is to be honest, and there's no copy allowed in the group. Meet the deadlines correctly, always be respectful and polite, always comes up at the meeting with suitable clothes, microphone and camera always on. And also one important thing is no judging. So what does these two things work together? They all work together to create the group because we built our group based on these two parts. The working culture helps make the working rules, and the working rules support the working culture. So it's just one really important thing that we always need to remember. So next, on the tools and the skills in the group that we need. First, what are tools? Tools are just like maybe you work at a construction site. So what do you have to provide? You will need a helmet, you will need protections, you will need gears, you will need hammers, bricks, etc. Those are the tools that you need to finish the work efficiently and correctly. So that is what tools are in this situation. So the tools really necessary in our group. First is follow the ASK, which is attitude, skills, and knowledge, which attitude is the most important thing. You always need to be responsive and always needs to work. Also, knowledge is really important because you work with knowledge, right? Also, you work with the working rules and the working culture. If you don't follow it, then you won't be a part of the group. Also, there could be things like notes, books, pens, etc., which could help you in the journey of learning. Next, on the skills. What are those skills and why is it even showing here? So skills here are the foundational skills that we all need to work. Not just work in this group, but to build ourselves, to be able to maintain a high professionalism. And so that's the point of skills. So as Ms. Pratt have said before, the list of the functional skills needed, and you could easily find out the functional skills up online. Functional skills here are not like the things on your computer or on your English that you could search on. It's about the skills like organization, communication, listening, noting, and understanding, which I believe listening, noting, communication, and understanding, these are all really important because it helps you on the journey of working. And if you don't have one necessary skill, it's going to mess up the complete whole picture. So next, let's come to the part of the feedbacks and the look back. First is on the members' performance. I believe we all was struggling a bit on the first week. Thanks to Miss Pratt's appearance, she gave us a lot of feedback and a lot of comments so that we could improve. As for Sarah and Aaron, they are still a little bit slow at some times, but yeah. Then Miss Pratt commented that if there's anything important to give out a speech, then we must say it correctly. Like we shouldn't have words like so that it will save time for the group and all of us to be able to improve on the communication part. Also, she commented that the group has got a really big problem that we couldn't dive deep into things. Like we couldn't just take out our knowledge and then mix it up and then like do it in different ways so we could understand different things. So that's one big problem of our group. Also, I think after this, we need to have a lot of improvements. First is to always come prepared. Like we always need to have a list of the to-do things and always be able to have a pen, to have a note, and always thinking and focusing. Because if you just miss one single word, you wouldn't understand the thing. So it must be really important for us to always focus and to be able to have our skills and tools organized. So that is all for today's daily edition 1. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.